Alright, so now I am back from tweaking the deck a bit. I shrank it down a lot by removing some cards. Mostly I ended up removing a lot of the spells and traps and keeping a lot of the monsters. There was one monster, two monsters in particular I took out. I took out one of my Renaults and one of my let me see. Let me make sure I get this right. Bradamante, because like with her, while she is a tuner, I've never used her for any reason. Like every time I've seen her in my hand, I would think of how to use her as a tuner, and I could never think of a way to do it. So I shrank her down to one. I was conflicted about whether or not I would put Roland to one or not. But Roland does have there's two ways that I can use this Roland card. One, it has the beef up ability, and two, when it's removed, I could get a Infernoble Knight to my hand. So like in times where I may not have had a lot of Infernoble Knights, or say I start off with a hand with Oliver in it, or a bunch of level 4s, I can at least use Roland, attach it to a monster, it blows up, then I can probably get my hands maybe on Badminton, so I could use her to synchro summon up, or Ricardito to synchro summon up, or any, basically cycle in that way. I added this card, and this is an interesting card. I know it's a out of the way thing because it's an illusion, but again, I have Spellcaster and Zombie in here, but it's not a spell trap or anything like that. What this card does, I want to test it out. I have this strong feeling it's not going to be here. I'll probably end up replacing this with another one of these Infernoble Knights, or maybe another Hauteclair. But what I like to see is how this part of its effect. At the end of your opponent's battle phase, you can activate this effect. Until the start of your opponent's next battle, all attack position monsters your opponent currently controls cannot change the battle positions, nor be used as material for fusions, synchro, exes, or link summons. Basically, in the sense, I want to see if there's a way that I can, and if there's a way that I can lock certain types of cards down, or certain types of strategies down a little bit with just this card, because I think I can. So like, if I'm dealing with somebody like, say, Centurion, that requires heavily on, synchro summoning, will that stop them? I am thinking about adding another copy of Lost Wind, or using my points to craft another Imperm, but I'm also debating on whether or not I need to use these points to craft Baron the floor. And I actually rambled on a lot longer than I needed to about this, but we're about to go ahead and get back into duels with version 6 here and see how it works out. Wish me luck. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm ready to rock and roll. And again, I got a level 3, but I have Ricardito, so that's fine. And I finally have a Noble Arms Museum, so I haven't seen that in a while. And I got Fire Recovery. So let's see. What can I do? You know what? It's fine. You're only gonna get maybe one possibly 2 out of this because I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and synchro. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Baseball Kid. That gives me 2. Oh, there's here. I have Ricardetto and he's already in the grave, so that ain't happening. Darn it, because I was going to put Oliver there. Oliver would have helped me out a lot just now. Okay. In case they want to get froggy, let's grab Hauteclair. Drop him on my main man, Baseball Kid. Alright, let's go. If there's no way to stop me, halfway down. Okay, we're at the 50-yard line, so hopefully this will work. Oh, and I realized there's one more thing that Infernoble Night Museum will do, and that's it's something that if I would have been able to get Oliver into the grave, or if I threw maggots in the grave, and then I eventually attached them as an equipped spell, then I could have used Museum to bring them up, so that way they could come out and attack, so that's more attack power. But it looks like I'm gonna have to deal with some wackiness. Alright, so Magnemite is Magnemite, what do you do? The special summon, you can activate its effect during the end phase of this turn at 1 Dragon Monster. Okay. Oh! Okay, so Dragon Link. None of these monsters are completely safe from Hauteclair, since Rebellion attacked. Prevent your battle phase from continuing by destroying Magnemite. Let's see if we can get this. Poor Baseball Kid. But with Hauteclair, you served your purpose well. Alright, there's some reason I need to be worried about you. Once per your opponent's turn, if this card is in the extra monster zone, you contribute 1 monster from your hand or field. Return or face-up card on the field to the hand. If this card tribute, special summon 1 dragon. So you are a pain in the neck already. From your hand on the field, return 1 face-up card on the field to the hand. So I already know what's about. Unfortunate. Alright, let's see if they'll let me get away with this. Of course they wouldn't let me get away with it. Why would they? And Baseball Kid is not that much of a threat, sir. Okay. Well, guess I'll just throw this away for no reason then. Because, you know, that's what the game wanted me to do. So what are you gonna return to the hand? I better have a plan. But I did special summon. Oh, never mind. Normal. And of course, Rebellion will be back. Why wouldn't he? So. I can get Oliver. Or I can get Oliver. No, I sent Oliver away because I was not paying attention to card effects. That's great. It works out because of what I know. Oh, because of what I've done now. So unless something's about to happen to prevent me from synchro summoning, so anyway, unless there was something else about to prevent that, my next step was to get Crimson Blade anyway. I'm gonna grab Cardetto. I'm going to also grab. Wait, what is it doing again? Ah. There we go. Wait, is this gonna come back and banish? Yeah, he was gone, folks. He was gone, folks. So there's no need for me to even worry about that. Shuffle, draw. Dang it! Not the card I needed. If it was my opponent, though, that I had no way of preventing what's happening. GG. And the catch is that I have to be careful not to crunch them. Oh. Well, it's time for me to play against Blue Eyes. Send this card from your hand to the field to the graveyard. Place one True Light. Okay, what do you do? It feels like that would be the beginning of the end, even though they may have more than one way to get Blue Eyes out. So let's see. Spirit with eyes blue. You do know that I still get an entire turn. Then again, with the rate things are going for me right now, it's not going to matter if I get a turn or not. They're just working on the ways to get their hands on Blue Eyes. So what are you gonna do? The synchro summoning of Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. Well, here we go. I get the funny feeling, hey, step one, we need to clear the board. If we can, that is. Was that really the best of ideas? Because doesn't it That's what I thought. Labyrinth, I bet. I called it. Alright. I don't think I have the ability to match the speed of Labyrinth. But I'm gonna try. I'm actually gonna set her for once. See if that works out. See if it was from my, if it wasn't from in my hand. All right, in my turn. 'Tis the plan. I do kind of need. The battle phase to happen, but let's see if I can stall out a turn. If I can, yay. If I can't, I keep trying to figure out why isn't the effect filter going off. Oh, it's only during the main phase. Ha! Thanks, Effect Veiler. Your poor Dinomorphia card. Now I can activate it. Yay! Won't be doing that today, ma'am. Unless you have something in the back row. We'll just put it into that. Well, either way. Nope, they can't attack. Help. You know, I need someone. Help. Not just anyone. Help. They're planning on doing over there. Ah. Oh. Oh no. Wait. It says its effects are negated. If that's true, how? Its effects were negated. It activated an effect. Its effect was negated. And it got flipped face down. The chain. The chain. The chain is a pain. Oh, cool. The emissary's here. Probably won't need him, but the emissary's here at least. W346DD. Z and trust. Oh, here we go. Momentlin. Look, man, that one. Momentlin. Minto. Charminto? People come up with some interesting synergies. Cutter Shark. Don't know what that was about, but okay. So let's see. You throw him away. Nope. Well, actually, yeah. And I will make Torpin my tuner. Oglier, my non-tuner. Agir, my non-tuner. Slap Magus into the grave. Break out the Crimson Blader. Set. Attach Magus first, then Agir, and then punch. And because I destroyed the card by battle, until the next turn, they can't do anything. Picking up paper off the floor. Midtime. So this is a bot, most definitely, because it's going through all the turns. Great. Hydra. Let's end this while I can. Do I have enough to end this, actually? I do. First. A second. And finally. Alright, so I have Ronald, control a fire warrior, so I can turn him into a tuner. That's good. I have Roland, whose only effect right now is not going to help me. 7's Tachyon. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're dealing with the new Photon Tachyon. Schwarzschild Infinity. Huh? Why do I have a card here? Oh. What is going on here? But I don't have any. So what's going to happen if I don't have any? Wait, it says the owner of this card. Ah, not the person who has it on the... Not the owner. Owner doesn't necessarily mean side of the field. Actually, hold on. As long as its effect's not negated. Or maybe not necessarily Captain Ruby. Maybe I could get Captain Oliver. I may get Captain Oliver. Captain Oliver might be better. Because he may be better suited for helping me clear the field a little bit. Well, that was until this happened. When a spell card or effect is activated on the field, quick effect, you can negate that effect, and if you do, attach that card to this material. When your opponent monster clears an attack, you can detach one material from this card, change the attack target to this, perform a damage calculation. See, the thing that I'm most afraid of is doing exactly what I'm about to do now. Because if I do this, I give him what he wants. But if I don't do this, I still give him what he wants. Probably didn't even need to do it this way, but... And in fact, it's probably about to be... I'm probably about to mess myself up if I do this wrong. So first, let's take advantage of the fact that this card is here. And I'm definitely going to attack you. Main phase 2. I'll leave Almis alone. Grab for all the strange reasons. Grab Infernoble Knight. For Charles. Keeping my fingers crossed that when I attach him to him, I can further Talk about giving him exactly what he wants. Wait, but how come he didn't attack? Oh! Yeah, how come he didn't use that ability? Okay, I can at least get to 5. Why do people keep giving me these monsters? Once returned at the end of the battle phase, return these cards from the field to the hand. During the main phase, if this card is special summoned by the effect of Gen Tiger Diamond 2, your opponent draws 2 cards. Oh. I don't know what's happening, Gates of the Dark World, but whatever's happening, it is happening. And it's happening kind of quickly. So, we got Jin and Ken, and now Dark World. What is... okay. And now Graph is here. I wonder if there's a way. No, I'd have to get a specific card to make that happen. For 5 or more. Whew. This is gonna be a tough one because I don't know who in the world to bring out. Because of their abilities, I don't know who in the world to bring out. Hold up. Maybe. Alright, fingers crossed. I can bait Appaloosa down just a little bit. This isn't a monster effect. Theoretically. No. No, no, no. That takes care of one problem. Still got a whole nother set. And I can only use I can only use Haute Eclair once, so that is an issue.